Greetings everyone and welcome back. So, good news, Bungie have finally revealed that the Iron Banner and Trials of Osiris will be returning, and very soon in fact, with all new gear and a list of changes. So, Iron Banner will return on October 13th. Here are the changes. The tempered buff is now automatically applied and continues to grow in effectiveness each day of the event, meaning that you no longer have to manually pick up the buff from Lord Saladin every 12 hours, and the XP boost you receive from this buff increases every day, so that part still remains the same. The alt catch-up buff and iron medallion mechanics are unchanged, so you'll still receive medallions for losing matches, which can be redeemed on your next win to make up for the lost XP, and once you hit rank 5 on one character, your other characters will level up even faster. Potential match completion rewards now include both weapons and armor, matching the same items available from Lord Saladin during each event. So you don't have to buy gear directly from Saladin anymore, you can potentially receive them as an end of match reward. Drop rates have been increased and are intended to be the primary source of rewards from the Iron Banner. If you don't get what you're hoping for, you have the option to visit Lord Saladin instead. Gear purchased from Lord Saladin now requires legendary marks instead of glimmer. New Iron Banner emblems have also been added to his inventory. There are a total of 9 new daily bounties, 3 per day, and 3 new weekly bounties which reward legendary marks. The recommended minimum light level will be 230, and only level 40 guardians can lead a fire team. But I think the main reason most of us are excited is this right here. All new Iron Banner gear. It's just simply gorgeous and so majestic. I love the designs way more than last year's Iron Banner gear, especially the wolf pelt hunters get for a cloak, and the helmets of all 3. And the best part is that with Destiny's new leveling system, we'll be able to ascend this gear and use it for endgame content if we so wish. Anyway, moving on to Trials of Osiris now. Trials returns on October 16th, 3 days after Iron Banner. Here's what's new. Trials gear will now drop exclusively as end of match rewards for winning teams. The more you win, the better those drops will be. So there's no need to return to Brother Vance in the Reef, you'll be granted rewards directly after a match, although I'm sure you'll still have to go to the lighthouse to pick up your chest loot. Passage coins still drop for the losing team. Trials is still about winning, but coins can help make that easier. Trials passages now have a details page containing your active buffs, but you won't be able to add buffs once you've started your trial, so make sure you buy them first before you purchase your passage. Players that go undefeated on their passage will continue to be invited to the lighthouse. Players may continue to play in the trials at past 9 wins, but they won't get any better gear. Brother Vance now has trials bounties available each weekend to provide players with a way to get sweet trials gear, even if they're not reaching the lighthouse. So let's say you love trials but maybe aren't quite lighthouse worthy, you'll still be able to bag yourself some nice loot with trials bounties. Regular crucible bounties are also still valid in trials. Matchmaking will attempt to match you up with teams with similar win counts, so if you have 1 win, then it'll attempt to match you up with another team that also have 1 win. But if you have 8 wins, then you may be matched against another team with 8 wins. So yeah, those final matches are about to get a bit more intense. If matchmaking can't find a high quality match, it will loosen the win requirements first. In other words, it will not prioritise wins over low latency matches. I'm not exactly sure what this means, it's a little bit vague, but I think it means that if a game is lagging, then losses won't be as harsh. The overtime timer in elimination will now show 0 instead of stopping at 1 second when time expires. Teammate and enemy revives now have distinct audio cues, so you'll be able to tell the difference when an enemy has been revived and when a teammate has been revived. The recommended minimum light for Trials of Osiris is 290, and only guardians with at least 251 light can lead a fire team. So those are the changes. Again, Iron Banner on October 13th, Trials on October 16th. I'm extremely excited for the return of both of these events, and I'm even more interested in seeing how matches play out with the new meta in the Crucible. It'll be nice to be able to use a scout rifle or pulse rifle without receiving a thorn to the face every 2 seconds. And I'm especially excited to get the Iron Banner Titan armor. So thank you very much for watching, let me know which of the 3 Iron Banner armor sets you're most excited for, and I'll talk to you next time.